Hey guys, this is what you're looking at, and today we got the review on my Tokyo Marui Colt SMG. Hope you enjoy the video. Okay guys, so as you heard, this is my review on the Tokyo Marui. It is based off the Tokyo Marui m733 Commando, and basically I turned it into the Colt SMG. Orna123 want to say he dubbed it, but you know, I just didn't know the official name. And the cool thing is that I got the SMG kit, or the 9mm Uzi kit in there, and then I actually have the Colt trademark, so it really makes it a Colt SMG more than anything. So the cool thing about it, as you know, just a conversion kit. If I decide somewhere down the road I want to use M4 mags, M4 mags fit in there just fine. This happens to be at King Arms. But it seems like with this Tokyo Marui, everything fits in here really well. Starting off with the cons, this being a Tokyo Marui, you can't say just because it's a Tokyo Marui, but this is probably about a 7 to 8 year old gun. Easily made before I even knew what airsoft was. Easy things you can tell about that is the fact that it had the Colt trademarks. A lot of the Colt trademarks went away till as of recently. So having those trademarks on the left side of the gun is cool. Other factors that kind of show it is older. Really loose charging handle. Really loose outer barrel and barrel. Delta ring is extremely loose. That's one of the things that's usually tight on an airsoft gun. So just a lot of factors up here to show that the gun has had its if anything, you know it's old. Other things up here, I'm gonna just go over externals now. I ain't gonna make this a long video. Starting from the back, we have the Commando or M733 style stock. I like the look of it a whole lot better than LE stock, just because they do the same function, but this one happens to be smaller, and I like it has the multiple sling attachment points here if you choose to do that. And this is just as good as any other LE stock as far as, you know, its capability on the buffer tube. Buffer tube is metal just like on most airsoft M4s out there, I'd hope. Pistol grip, it's more of that the shinier ABS plastic. Keep in mind though, this is the older version. This is probably before they started making the composite type pistol grips like you'd see on the ICS, etc. The whole body, the upper receiver and the lower receiver is plastic. It being Tokyo Marui, you know, being in Japan you can't have metal body guns, as these are the first AGs ever on the market, if you know the old Marui Man commercial. I thought it was quite cool myself. If you haven't seen it before, just type in on YouTube Marui Man and see the commercials for these airsoft guns. They're actually pretty cool, and they're probably about 15 to 20 years old. Okay, as you know, being the M733, it's kind of like that Vietnam style where the carrying handle is permanently attached to the gun. I like that because this would never be a gun I'd particularly want to put an optic on, but if I did, I can always put it on top of the carrying handle. Moving on to the handguard system here, it is the standard M733/M4 handguard. Compared to the normal M4 handguard you'd see on the M4A1 with the removable carrying handle and the LE stock, it's just a slight bit not as wide, but as you see here, since I had somewhat of a wobble, I just threw my 7.4 1600 milliamp battery into the handguard and wrapped it in camo form. That way it gives it that really nice grip, and I know you're all going to say, oh, that's just like Call of Duty where, you know, the gun's called the Commando and you got the handguard wrapped in something. Well, in the game it's a sling. Here I got camo form. And overall, I just like the look of it. It's really simple. And personally, the only changes I've done to the gun was I took out the fuse and put in a Dean's connector in there, and then of course the camo form, and then I use a 7.4 1600 milliamp battery, the same one I use in my King Arms. Okay. Moving on to the front here, metal front sight, metal outer barrel, and it came with a full orange plastic flash hider. I still have it, but I like the full metal, full black one up here. You got your standard bayonet mount. This would probably be a gun I would put it on, just because it has more of that Vietnam feel to it, and it would be pretty cool considering it's a little bit shorter than an M4. So, you know, going, you know, close quarters, you could probably find a way to use that rubber knife on the end. We have the front sling swivel here, really standard. I put some camo form right here because it actually, when it hit the outer barrel right here, it'd be kind of loud. So I took out a lot of that sound there. Moving on to the actual features on the right side of the gun, as you know, You pull the bolt back, you can see the hop up. Tokyo Maruis do have some of the best hop up systems out there. I don't care what any of y'all say. This is the third Tokyo Marui AEG I've either owned or shot, and they've all been the same as far as consistency and accuracy. One problem I did have with the gun is that the receiver pin right here, it would always come out, so I had to put one dab of glue, just enough to keep it in there, but not so much where I couldn't take it back out. Magazine release, pretty much standard. As you know, with the conversion kit, the whole piece comes out, and then just pushing out the bottom, just the Uzi mag comes out. And besides that, everything else up here is standard. One thing that I did kind of find cool and kind of not cool is that, you know, the gun doesn't come with a forward assist, although it ain't functional. But here's a little factoid for you: the Colt SMG actually didn't come with a forward assist. You know, having the 9mm cartridge. So, you know, I guess that's kind of cool and kind of not. So, either way, I love the gun a lot. It being a Tokyo Marui, and its build quality and its build materials. Build quality is actually pretty good for being mostly plastic. The gun weighs 5 pounds. Even with a loaded mag, well, that ain't saying much. They're plastic and they only had 40 to 50 rounds. And a battery, you're looking no more than 5 pounds, 4 ounces here. So overall, it makes it really CQB friendly. You know, you can choose this over an MP5 in terms of weight. So I'm going to go ahead and stop talking here, and we're going to do a quick chrono and hopefully rate of fire if I can pull it out. So, 289, 291, 283, 286, 283. Okay guys, this being a shorter gun, you know, the word SMG being in the name, 290 FPS. Yes, it's a Tokyo Marui, so it could probably range out. But for as terms of accuracy test, I'm going to shoot it where I would probably be shooting at. So first distance will be 80 feet, and second distance will be somewhere around 110 feet. So here we go. Now full auto. Okay guys, so here we go. 110 feet. Okay, so as you saw, all of them hit the chair. The two that didn't hit went right above the chair. Okay guys, so, you know, in conclusion, I love this gun. As you saw, accuracy is not bad at all, especially for 290 FPS. I'm using 2.0 BBs. It's pretty cool what this gun can do. I'm really happy that I bought it. Rate of fire is up there with the 7.4 I put in. I use nothing but semi though, because as y'all know, I have 6 mags, but they only hold about 40 to 50 BBs in them. So it really doesn't make sense to shoot full auto. But when semi-auto sounds like this, you really don't mind. So, in conclusion, if you can find yourself a Tokyo Marui M733 Commando, don't guess, just buy one. And if somehow they're still available, buy the conversion kit while you're at it, because it just makes one cool looking SMG. And I cannot wait to take this out on the field next time I go, sometime early October. I decided to take September off because, you know, school's starting, and quite frankly, I've been out of money. So yeah guys, that's it. Hope you enjoyed this overview. I know it ended up being about 8 to 9 minutes of the M733 Commando. This is What You Looking At, and I'm out.